Hi YouTubers, this is Carrie. I'm going to be dealing with you with anxiety. I have right now playing is my good friend Eli, and this is a collaboration with him, Sizzla, Remy Boy version. I love this song, so this is actually going to be what's going to be playing in the background, and maybe we'll actually be able to meet him later. We don't know, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to continue talking about anxiety because that's what we'll be dealing with today. And my phone is about to fall. That's gonna give me anxiety. But um, today I'm gonna be talking to you about anxiety. And according to the medical news today, they talk about anxiety as multiple disorders bunched together, which causes nervousness, fear, apprehension, and worrying. My phone just fell, you guys. That's my phone just fell. Lucky thing it didn't fall far. This is giving me anxiety right now. I'm feeling anxiety. But on a serious note, um, on a serious note, um, it does affect 40 million people within the US alone. And this is not just talking about the black population, this is talking about everyone on a whole. And on a whole, within the US, only 36.9% actually get help. Can you believe that? Only 36. And these are people that are being affected. They're only 36%. Let's run it off. Let's say 37%. Only 37% are actually getting help for their anxiety. So there are people that are going through, out of 40 million people, that's a lot of people that aren't seeking help or are not even trying to find a way to deal with this because this is just something that they're just known to do. It's common. Um, and what is crazy, this is the most common group of mental illness, anxiety. The most common. So out of that, only a few that would actually get help. But I really feel like it's not just because people don't want to get help. I think that is the stigma behind it. So a lot of times when people talk about mental illness, they feel like somebody's broken, someone can't, like they can't deal, like, oh my god, that person is crazy. That's the stigma behind it. And I really think that it's not that someone is crazy. People go through so many different illness in life, so many different things, and this is just one of them. So it's not like every day somebody's gonna be mentally, like just always have anxiety, and it's just a common thing. But people go through it in different degrees in their life. You know why? Because sometimes life is hard. There's no book to say how we should live life, but these are stuff that causes that, and it doesn't make you less of a person if you're going through it. So let's talk about the feelings of anxiety. So it's normally necessary to feel anxiety when you're feeling like your life is in danger. And the reason why is because it sends off the neuro things in your brain, receptors. There we go. The neuroreceptors in your brain send off a fight or flight um, response. And that is what causes you, when you're in danger, to either know what to do. You need to run or you need to stay, panic, stay still. These are the two things that it causes you to do. However, when it becomes irregular, when the duration is over heightened or the feeling is out of proportion to the original trigger. So if you're just having somebody go like this and you're just the proportion is so different that it causes that the anxiety that it's not normal, and that's what causes people that need to seek help to seek help. Okay. um I would also say that there's so many different types of mental illnesses that leads to the trigger of anxiety, like panic disorders and what can I say? The only one that came to my mind was panic disorder. Um, Phobias, you know, fear of anything, something not going right. These are just different things that just leads up to it. So can you imagine just living life and anything can cause it? Can't pay your rent, don't know where your money is coming from, having to pick your child up. Oh, that was me. Having to pick my child up all the time, knowing that I still have to work, and my work schedule wasn't conducive to me always being there to pick my child up every day, and I didn't know who I can count on to pick her up. That caused a little bit of anxiety for me because I know that if I don't get her by a certain time, they're going to charge me more money. But these are things, these are real, people. These are real life things that causes anxiety. And again, it's the most common form of mental illness. So can you imagine, these are things that people go through on a day-to-day basis and not realizing that they're having some form of anxiety. Not to say that it's wrong. Some of these are very treatable. Breathe. The breathing method. Breathe and count to 10. If 10 doesn't work, try to meditate. Pray. My way of trying to cope with it, I pray every morning when I drive. I have a long commute to work, so I pray every morning. And guess what? That is the center for me. I get to center myself. People who don't believe in prayer or believe in God, they have their ways. Like each religion have their way of coping, and I'm pretty sure though majority of religion, they teach you to meditate. I find that very effective, not just for me. Again, my phone just fell. Again. I don't know what's going on. But again, my phone just fell. But the anxiety is real, people. So I'm going to continue with you, and hopefully I'll see if I can get Eli here so that we can continue with the discussion of anxiety. This again is his music. And SZA, I love SZA. Oh my God, I had a crush on SZA when I was growing up. Love his music. It's never easy, and this is so fitting. The song that I'm playing is really telling you about like the journey of life. It's never easy, and it's something that we're gonna that drives everyone insane sometimes. And if it's not something that people talk about freely, it's still something that bothers us. And I would love for us to feel free to talk about mental illness and how it affects us all the time. I would love for you guys, please, people, please email me at Keri, Keri, too cute, CUTE, and then number 2. So Keri, Keri, too cute at hotmail.com. I really appreciate the messages that you guys already send. I really appreciate that you guys are reaching out, but these are things that we can touch on. These are topics that need to be discussed and ways that we can help not just you, but each other. Because when you do leave comments on the YouTube, other people see it. But if we're trying to make this confidential, I would definitely like to have one-on-ones with you guys. Okay? Have a good night, and we see each other shortly.